There's something he said that I found was so profound. He said that eyes are useless if your mind is blind. Ponder on that. Eyes are useless if your mind is blind. Dr. Lucita, kindly.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. I want to take this chance to thank all of you for being here for the last 39 Mondays, because today is the 40th Monday of the year 2025, and it's the first Monday of October. Ain't you all amazing? And as you kept on going, I want to say that we are the powerhouse. We demystify the fact that Mondays are boring days. Are they really? I have come to love my Mondays every single Monday. And now that you kept going on since last Monday, I want to serenade us with a poem titled, You Are the Best. Have you ever been told you're the best? If you've not been told, I'm here to tell you that you're the best. You are the best. You are the best. You light my way. You calm my fears with every word. You draw me so near. You are the best. You lift my heart, make me strong. With you, I want to live. You are the best. You give with grace and you never rest in all do, but it's because you're the best. Your smile is so warm. Your touch is kind. You bring me peace and you clear my mind and you bring the best out of me because you are the best. You stand so tall, you never fall. You give your love, the love that I lack, and your laughter you've shared with me because you are the best. You've seen the good, you've seen the bad, you chase the light, you make it shine in the dark. You are the shining morning star because you are the best. You heal with care, you speak the truth, your heart is so gentle. You are the best. You fight with hope, you dream so high, you walk in faith, you have humility that is incomparable. You are the best. You shine each day with each taste because you are the best. You were created the best. You are the best. So here is my appreciation to you, my heartfelt plea. Feel appreciated because you are the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lucita. Remember, you are the best. And Dr. Lucita, we also appreciate the fact that you have been present. You have been here since we started the year. Every Monday, you serenade us with a poem. We really, really, really appreciate. And thank you for starting my birth month with telling me I am the best. I am definitely the best. First of all, I was born this month. And this is the month that Power Monday was born. So I know, yeah, I'm the best. I am the best. So this is Power Monday. Just in case you are joining us for the first time, you are on Power Monday, and we meet every Monday of the month, every Monday, unless it is a holiday here in Kenya. We are always here, same time, same Zoom link, and we get professionals, we get people who come to talk us about developing our lives, developing ourselves. So you are welcome every Monday. So I call upon Cynthia Wanyonyi, who is going to introduce the speaker of the day.
Thank you, Lady Noel. Thank you, Lucita, for that poem. I had to thank you guys for that before I start. Well, my task for the day is simple, just like we've had. It's a very big task, but God is going to give me the grace to do it. Introducing a speaker is not an easy thing. So, today's speaker, she is a results driven individual with experience in the banking sector, having served in the sector as a business sales consultant, focusing on SMEs, those small, medium enterprises. And she has also been recognized as a top sales consultant at Stanbic Bank SME segment in 2017. She's consistently ranked among the top 3 salespeople for 3 consecutive years. Wow, that's not a joke. Her expertise spans business development, client acquisition, relationship management, and financial advisory. She has a background in human resource management and marketing with professional training in customer service, sales, marketing, among other areas of expertise. She's currently pursuing a certification with the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment to further enhance her capacity as a professional. That shows you that she's a very dedicated and focused person. She is currently serving at the Standard Investment Bank, Mansa-X, as a senior financial advisor, where she specializes in guiding clients through wealth creation and investment opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Faith Zinzia Ojwang. Karibu, Faith.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for that wonderful introduction. And thanks so much for everyone who has logged in for this early session. Thanks so much for the organizing team, Live Your Dream fraternity, for the opportunity so that we can have this conversation today. So as we said, my name is Faith Zinzia Ojwang, Senior Financial Advisor at Standard Investment Bank. Apart from whatever has been read, I play volleyball, and I also have a soft heart for junior youth.
Sorry to interrupt. You can adjust the camera so that we see more than just your face. You can see you better. We only see your head. Thanks.
Okay.
Great. That is
okay?
it. Yes, that is it. Thanks.
Okay, so today we are going to discuss how you can able to tap into the global space in terms of investment. And thanks so much for the previous speakers. They've taken us through how you can strategize yourself, how you can take your business internationally, and also how you can able to take loan, as you were previously taken by Awili, sorry. So today, after assume that you've already gone through the session or through the process, and you're able to now have profits. Now, how do you utilize it? How do you make sure that you've taken care of the future? And apart from our local investment solutions, which in most cases doesn't give us the opportunity to now to tap into the international market, we are now going to see what is this, what do you mean by now being a global investor? So being a global investor is simply you having an opportunity so that you can enjoy both the local and the international market. And this is majorly done through investment banks. So maybe most of us are not more frequent about the investment banks. So in the market, we have the commercial banks, which usually do your normal withdrawal or normal business transactions. And the commercial banks are regulated by central bank. Then now we have the investment banks. So investment banks are regulated by Capital Market Authority. So they have other functions, but one of their function or their mandate is to invest on behalf of clients. And why should you go to the global space? So first, if you go to the global space or you have the opportunity to invest internationally, first you'll be beating what we call inflation. So inflation means if your country, let's say Kenya, is not doing well or your currency is weaker than the dollar, for example, you're able to beat inflation because you're going to invest in other countries. For example, you're able to be an investor of the New York Stock Exchange and Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Another good or advantage of being a global investor is because of diversification. So in the global space, you're able to enjoy most of the instruments. We call them investment instruments. Talk of stocks, stock of commodity. So stocks are the like Netflix, commodity like crude oil, talk of derivatives, talk of the currencies like the G10 currency. So G10 currency are the most widely used currency in the world. Talk of Eurobond. You can able to buy a bond in a particular country, apart from your dominant country. So those are some of the benefits you're able to enjoy. And also you're able to enjoy the 24 hours trading system because different time horizon. For example, at the moment we are daytime in Kenya, the other countries are night. So when we come to the night mode in Kenya, the global space, they usually have agents that are working for them outside the country. So you'll be able to be a 24 hours earning investor. And another advantage is most of these funds or most of these investments, they are professionally managed. So as if, for example, Standard Investment Bank where I work, so for our Mansa-X clients, we help them manage their funds. If you are not professional or if you are not equipped in how the investment work or to do analysis, you might not able to now run with your own portfolio. So I request you, yes, I know some of us are very aggressive. They want to trade on their own, but I'll advise you, as you do other things, look for a professional who's able to now take care of your investment. So what you're supposed to do, just do your work, then now wait for the result. Plus, these institutions, they usually do research before investing in this particular investment, which I know most of you might not have that time to do now, the investment. Then, last but not least, you'll be able to have more returns because your investment portfolio will be able to comprise of so many investments under one bracket. And this can be the ones that we've talked about, can be fixed deposits, it can be call deposits, it can be equities, it can be derivatives, it can be currencies. And like if you only go for one investment, for example, the common most Kenyans know is the fixed deposit, or you're able to go for a land. Land is a traditional way of investment. And one of the features of this particular product is that they are so flexible. Flexible in terms of where they invest, in terms of geographical location, in terms of what they are investing in, and also in terms of liquidity. Assume that somebody is having 10 acres of land and they are in a situation where that they want to liquidate that particular product. How long will it take you as an investor to liquidify that particular property? It will able to take you a long period of time, and you might end up dying or you might end up in debt, yet your money is lying somewhere. So a good investor, first of all, you should have what we call fixed assets. Fixed assets are the likes of now land, house. You should also able to have a liquid asset, whereby you can able to liquidate anytime. Most of these products, you can liquidate between 1 to 4 days. And also, a good investor should be able to have what we call emergency fund, whereby if you need like 10,000, are you able to go to your money market fund and withdraw it? So those will be able to avoid you from more problem like being in debt. And I've been saying getting a loan is not bad. It depends with what is your intentions. Then this investment, they have a cap because of the diversification, most of them, the minimum somebody can able to start with is 100,000. Some end up as a starting amount of 1 million. Then you can able to top up anytime, depending now on the company. We have so many investment banks, also locally for the Kenyans, you can able to go through. And this, it doesn't mean that if you are not a Kenyan citizen, you cannot able to enjoy these particular funds. You can join this fund wherever you are. Yes, the majority of them are they are locally, the company were formed locally, but you can able to invest across world. The product is a global fund. Whether you are a Kenyan citizen, whether you are a foreigner, whichever country you are, you're able to invest. And their put is so flexible that their documentations are soft copies. You don't have to visit Kenya for you to be an investor. And what are the risks? So some of the risks, yes, they diversify, but and they have good returns. But as we all know, if you in any business, there must be a risk, which most of the firms have already they've been able to mitigate through now diversification. They don't put all their basket in one bracket. So one of the risks is currency fluctuation, now depending on your currency. But this one has been taken care of because they do compounding. I'll able to take you through a calculation whereby you can see how a product is compounding the return so that they can able to beat inflation. Then you have geographical risk. So geographical risk, a particular country might have, let's say, economy disruption. For example, in Kenya, we've been having maandamano. I've heard of senior lecturers saying that, I know it was on a light note, that they are going to the streets. So you'll find that this one can able to affect this type of investment. More so, if you are only depending on one country. Then this investment, you can use them as a passive income. Instead of you taking money, I was shocked the other day, somebody was telling me that they still do mattress banking. I don't know the reason behind it, but nowadays we have so many ways you can able to, you don't have to open a bank, although bank account is very important because when you need facility later on, they're able to check your transaction and the money getting in. So instead of you having money somewhere, which is only being eaten by inflation, you can able to invest them in this global fund so that you can able to earn your return and also beat inflation. Okay. So I'll able to give you an example. You tell me whether you're seeing my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. So I want to take you through a calculation. Or Paul?
Yes, you're not yet sharing.
You can just open it. It's an online calculator. You can just share your screen.
Oh, it's online,
Yeah. Yeah, it's an online calculator.
Where is it?
So
Have you shared?
just
You sent it to me.
no, just go to Chrome and search for calculator.net. Calculator.net.
Calculator.net. Okay.
Yes. As Paul is sharing his screen, these global funds, they are personalized, as in that means if you want to be a global investor, you don't just go blindly. At least, depending on your goal, you're able to sit with your financial advisor and now tell them, for example, assume I want to buy a house for in the next 5 years, and I have, for example, 2 million, which we'll use as an example. How long will it take me so that I can able to achieve a certain amount of money? Nice. So if you go online, you're able to see this calculator. So this is the calculator usually used everywhere, even in the bank when you go to take a facility. So just go to investment calculator. On the left side, financial calculator, just click investment calculator. Okay, so just ignore the dollar currency. I'm going to use a Kenya shilling. So where written starting amount, you can put 2 million, for example. Then you can put for after 5 years. For the rate, I'm going to use Mansa-X rate for average rate of 18.04. Then, as we said earlier, these products are usually compounded. So they usually release their returns quarterly. So you click, then choose quarterly. Yes. So assume this client is not going to top up. So the additional top up is a monthly contribution. So just write 0.00. Then now you calculate. Okay, so this somebody who started with 2 million. After 5 years without topping up, they were able to have 4,832,677. So their interest or return is 2,832,667 after 5 years. Okay, so Paul, go to the additional contribution. The additional contribution is monthly. So for Mansa-X, the monthly contribution or any additional, you don't have to do monthly contribution. You can always top up anytime. But let's assume this client was so faithful, he decided he's going to contribute 100,000 every month. So you can put 100,000. And before you calculate, let's put 100,000, then you don't calculate first. So this calculator, if you see down here, it will be able to see accumulated schedule. It's able to tell you how much returns you're going to get every year. So you can see first year, it was 2 million, they started with 2 million. Then the interest they had first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So total, after 5 years, it should be equal to now the total you are given up there as a result. So let's calculate 100,000 top up every month. Can calculate. You see how much this client will be having? So in case this client, maybe his target was to buy a house worth 12 million. So after 5 years, this client will have bought first a modern house and they will have not gone for a mortgage. So I'll stop it there, then now take in questions. Any question from the members so that I'm able to wind up.
Beautiful. You've whetted our appetite. Now, thank you very much. The first question is from Grace, which is not related anyway. She's asking, which position do you play in volleyball? I know she plays volleyball. Grace,
I'm a spiker. We need to meet. You can see the height. I was
Okay.
spiker.
Oh,
Thank you.
good.
Thank you, Grace.
You will discuss with her. You can form another
Later
team
on.
on Monday. We call it Per Monday Volleyball Team. How do you start
Yes.
investing through? That is from Grace. How do you start investing? Uh, how do you start investing through brokers or you go online straight? How do you do it?
Okay, so the investment bank, you invest through an investment bank. Uh, in this case, an investment bank, for example, SIB, they are professional. They they're able to take care. They're able to take everything for you. For you, is just sit down, wait for the results. For example, we just released our returns yesterday, the quarter 3 returns. Um, Assume you have money somewhere you want to invest. So what we're going to do for you, we're going to open for you what we call an investment account. You fill the account opening forms, give us your ID, KRA PIN certificate, a photo, and proof of banking. Remember, these are not commercial banks, so they don't accept cash. The same, they don't pay you cash. You cannot come with a cash in an investment bank and tell them I want to invest. No. So you'll do RTGS, PesaLink, or M-Pesa. I don't know
Thank
that
you.
that's
Now,
answered, Grace.
yes, I believe. Do you need to have a bank account with the investment bank?
Okay. The account you're going to have is not a transactional account, it's just an investment. The way you can open a money market account. So what the investment bank does, they have what we call custodian banks, where this money collected from clients are being stored in a custodian bank. So assume you're banking, you are in cooperative, you don't have to open up, like for Mansa-X, the custodian bank is I&M for USD and Kenya shilling. So you don't have to go and open account with I&M. We just do RTGS from now your corp account to the account they're going to give you, your investment account. And you're able to receive a letter confirming that they've received your investment. It's like a certificate. They give you a certificate that they're agreeing that they've received their funds for investment.
Okay. I hear RTGS. You don't use PesaLink.
You can use PesaLink, RTGS, or M-Pesa. There's a pay
Okay,
bill.
great,
Yes.
great. Yeah, because when you wire the payment back, RTGS is very costly. Okay. Now another question from Obongi Kelvin. I'm interested in international markets investment. To be specific,
Mhm.
the Vanguard
Mhm.
ETFS. Can I buy Vanguard ETFS through you as a custodian or broker dealer?
Okay, ETF is among the instruments, for example, in Mansa-X. So the disadvantage of you coming or you choosing a particular product is, remember, we do in research before investing in this particular product. So we don't have a space where that a client come and say that I want only to invest in this particular product, because that is there's a fee that we usually charge for doing everything for you, for doing research, and also for taking this uh, making for you decisions. So assume you've uh, you've invested in Vanguard and something has happened and you've made a loss. So we don't want to be reliable. We only want to be responsible for the decision we've not made. So if you coming to invest, you coming to invest as a Mansa-X client, where all these products will able to taken care of.
Thank you. Now, a big question. Maybe you answered it, but I didn't get it. Can somebody wake
Hmm?
up and you are told you lost it all? You now have zero. Is that part of the possible risks?
Okay, the fund is diversified. One of the risk mitigation this company usually does is diversification. So that means they are not depending on one particular investment. So the possibility of losing is very minimal. Plus, there's what we call limits. So we have trading limits and we have dealers limits. So there's a lot of risk mitigation put in place. Plus, these decisions, they're not just making them alone. There's trustees, there's CMA, there's auditors. So we've not had a scenario whereby we've had a loss. Like, for example, during Corona time, the company was able to give a net return of 15.45.
Thank you. Okay, another question from another friend of mine, Faith. Is 18.04% the interest rate of Mansa-X? And is it fixed? Those are two questions. Is it the rate? Is it the interest rate for Mansa-X itself? And is it fixed?
Okay, the one I gave out was for Mansa-X. So that is a net average. Net average means if you take 6 years performance, divide by, you add all the 6 years performance, then you divide by 6. It comes to 18.04. These rates, they are not fixed. These particular funds invest in what we call interest-bearing product and capital gain product. So interest-bearing products are the ones that money market usually invest in. The treasury bills, treasury bonds, fixed deposits, call account. These are you can able to get a fixed rate. But the capital gain, like stocks, you cannot say that stock will able to give us 3%. It depending, they are market determined product, depending now on the market. So they are not fixed, but we use 18 because that's average. Like, for example, when I tell you last year, we had a net of 19.53. I didn't tell you 19.53 because 18.04 is on average. That means we are assuming that for the last 6 years, Mansa-X has been able to give a net of 18.04.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, somebody is asking, John Mune, can you be someone's financial advisor? If so, share your contact. So I think by the end of the day, you need to put your contact in the chat so people can reach you further. And that will help. I think there is a question here which I think you've already asked. Where did 18% come from? And that one you've been able to ask. So another one from Michelle. Standard Investment Bank. How about Dare and Blair? I don't know what you can say about that. Michelle has asked, how about Dare and Blair? Do they really operate on space or not? I think maybe that's the question.
Today, I can only talk about what more frequently. It was an investment institution. So I'll challenge him or her for all the investment products, all the investment institution. If you want to, you can able to do a background search. If you go to CMA, it's able to give you a list of all their regulated institution, also their regulated product.
Good. From Cynthia. Cynthia is the one who did the introduction. From Cynthia.
Yes.
Is capital preservation guaranteed in this kind of investment? In other words, you will not lose your, is it called premium or the initial investment? The principal.
Okay. So this is just a normal business. So assume that you've gone and opened a shop somewhere. Are you guaranteed that you're able to recover your money? No. But you can have faith and you can have confidence depending now on how are you going to mitigate risk. What is your strategy? And the experience you have in the market. These are the things that will be able to help you now determine whether you're going to lose your capital or whether you're going not to lose your capital. That's why I say go for professionals, at least people who know what they are doing, and people who have experience in these particular areas.
Yeah, I think the answer there also is that in this case, there are people who are hired by, if you are going to use Standard Investment Bank, there are people who are there who do research daily to ensure that you are protected from such a catastrophe. Now, Akinyi Muyundo is asking, is the calculator available online? And that one has been answered. I think it's online, it's calculator.net. And the interest rate has been said is not fixed. It's an average that has been used for the last 5 years. I invest with SIB and I have been enjoying the interest. That is Kezia. Kezia is mentioned.
Nice.
Yes, so, and Akinyi is asking also, what is Mansa-X? Or somebody, Grace, also, what is Mantra X? I think she got Mantra X. So maybe you can say, what is Mansa-X? Is it a bank? Is it an investment organization? Is it a platform? Is it an
Okay.
app? What is it?
Okay. Mansa-X uh, is a product from Standard Investment Bank. So if you, after this session, you can just go online and look for the look for investment banks in Kenya. Most of us, we are not familiar with the investment banks in Kenya. So just go and look the investment. So it's among the investment banks in Kenya. So Mansa-X is, I don't know whether you've heard of the famous Mansa Musa. So Mansa Musa was coming from Mali. He is considered to be the richest person in the world, though he died long time ago. So as a bank, we were so inspired by this particular person. This was an African who was able to gather a lot of wealth. So we say that even us, we can able to gather a lot of wealth. So that's why the product is called Mansa. Then X is a variable. So this means this particular product invests in so many investment solutions locally and globally. So that's why the name Mansa-X. Currently, the product doesn't have an app, but we have we are doing something so that our clients will be able to have an app, but we usually update our clients on a quarterly basis. We send them statements on a quarterly basis.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then,
What has been the average returns on investment for Mansa-X for the last 5 years? That had been answered. It's 18%.
18.04.
And yeah, then okay,
Then,
there's also put her number there. Then there is a question also. Hello everyone, about the quarterly payouts. Does it come cumulatively for the 5 years, or it's paid after every quarter?
okay, depends on us. We don't pay quarterly, or clients withdraw or upon request. So if you don't request for the returns, they are compounded. They're added back to the capital to make now the new principal. So it's upon request.
Good. Thank you very much. So I see a lot of a big statement here from Nashipai. I'm not sure you talked about this. Please respond to this. You talked about diversification. Could you please talk about Mansa does that to achieve interest rates higher than? Yes, that is what Faith said, that they do diversification and investing in different portfolios through that Mansa-X, and so it works like that. Saiton, which was a money market fund, went down, yet money market is one of the low risk investment financiers could argue otherwise, that is. Yet it was regulated. What does Mansa-X do to mitigate this kind of risks and protect customers?
Okay,
So you can talk about.
good question. So if you check uh, the performance for money market, you still have Cyton. They had two products. One was regulated, the other one was not regulated. So the one which was regulated is still really performing well in the market in terms of money market. Just go check the updated money market results. So as you invest, if somebody approach you and tell you that I have this particular product is giving 18, is giving 20% return, the first question you're supposed to ask as a potential client or a potential buyer, which body regulates this particular product?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to know that Cyton had a couple of products, and as Cynthia has responded there, it was the high yield product that went down, not the money market. Somebody has asked, Kevin, I think he had asked earlier, that if what are the underlying assets held under Mansa-X? And Michelle, you are asking whether it's Mensa or Malsa. It's Mansa, M-A-N-S-A, Mansa-X. So what are the assets held under Mansa-X? And do you use leverage, whatever that means? Yeah. Number two, if I am comfortable taking the risk, is the one who had asked earlier that he wants to do Vanguard and EFTAI, whatever that other one. So if I am comfortable taking the risk of picking an asset class on my own, can I still use your bank to invest?
No, you cannot. That's why you can now go through broker.
Okay.
For SIB, you want to be responsible.
Good. Now, his first question was the assets held under Mansa-X. I don't know whether that is something you can speak to.
Okay, Mansa-X is actively managed fund. So we have like 200 asset classes where we usually invest in. So what determines where we're going to invest is now the research. Then we also do what we call short and long-term trading model. But in a nutshell, we invest in currencies, derivatives, EFTs. We invest in Eurobonds. Sorry, let me just give you. Okay, so majorly you invest in cash and cash equivalents, fixed income, NSE derivatives, ETFs, NSE equities, single stock and stock indices, derivatives, precious metal, currencies, and commodities.
Good. There are many, in other words. Now, well, somebody has just said that
This is
for people who received their statements the last 3 quarters, the interest has been 16.9% the last 3 quarters. Now, what is the tax? Could you speak about the tax related to it? Is this, when you said net, does it mean tax has been taken away or before tax?
net, everything has been taken away, including our charges, research, everything. That is what clients go home with.
Okay. Now, Michelle also asked, and also if in case, answer, please reshare what is the minimum for this Mansa-X. I don't think there is minimum. It depends.
It is.
What
It
is
is
the
the
minimum? Minimum for what? Minimum for investment or minimum
Yes, I think that's what
interest?
it is. Minimum deposit. I can see minimum deposit.
Oh, minimum deposit. Okay, minimum deposit. You said
Yes.
it's 100,000, right?
Okay, so we have Mansa-X 1 and Mansa-X 2. So Mansa-X 1, that is the conventional one. Conventional one, which means we invest in everything. So the minimum investment is 250 for Kenya shilling. USD is 2,500. Minimum top up, Kenya shilling is 100, USD is 1,000. Then, as a bank, we also have a product that takes care of now the Islamic faith clients. For them, there's some instruments you cannot able to invest their money. So it's called Mansa Najah. It's a Sharia compliant investment, majorly targeting now the Islamic community. So for that one, it doesn't mean that if you are a Christian, you cannot able to invest in this fund. Yes, you can. So for that one, minimum is 100,000 and 1,000 US dollar. But for this one, average net return is 12%.
Good. So I believe probably that answers Dr. Melvin's question as well. What is the limit for of the deposit protect? Oh, there is this. This is a different one. What is the limit for the deposit protection fund of Mansa-X? Is
Okay. So there's a limit in terms of how much we give each and every particular product we invest in. So among the instruments we're trading it, no any particular time, a product should be able to hold 15% of the fund. For example, as for the last quarter, we are just working on the fact sheet for this quarter. The fund is having 65.05 billion in terms of Kenya shilling. USD is having 78.8800. So at no particular point, a product should be able to hold 15%.
okay. Okay. There is a question from.
I can see Antonio is asking, do we
Yes,
have a dollar
you have
account for
both
trading?
accounts. Mm-hmm.
For shares only or Mansa-X?
Okay. In shares or in Mansa-X, there is also capital gains. Do you have an investor dollar account for trading shares, dividends, capital gains? Yes, I think you said something like that. You have dollar account. There is also a comment from Modesta. I have worked with Faith previously. If you are looking for a financial advisor and want to grow your wealth, this is the financial
Thank
advisor.
you.
Take
Thank you,
care of your
Modesta.
financial needs. Thank you, thank you. I think we've done all the questions. Or somebody says, Masi Akinyi, if I have only 10K, I think this 10K, whether it's Kenya shillings or USD,
Oh,
is it USD?
okay,
Can
let
I
me
also
assist.
invest with you? Kenya
Let me
shillings.
assist. Let me
She said,
assist her. So for the clients, I know for this particular funds, the entry level is usually very high because of now the diversification. So what I usually advise my clients, my main objective is so that you can able to start. Even these people that come and join with 1 million, 2 million, they started from somewhere else. So for the 10,000, assume that you can able to save 10,000 every month. Put it in a money market. Put it in a money market so that by the time you only go put it for how many months? I think it's 10 months for it to reach 100,000. Yes, for only 10 months for it to reach 100,000. Then now you can able to be a global investor.
beautiful. I think we have to stop there. Faith will stay behind a little just to answer additional questions. But you know, this session is usually timed, so we will move to the next stage. But just to mention again, this session is always hosted by Live Your Dream. Live Your Dream works with people like you who want to invest, people who are in business, just to help you build your business, make decisions that would help you to grow. And sponsored by Live Your Dream, sponsored by ICT Gurus EA Limited, that helps your business to be online. If you want any support with online presence, then there you go. We are here for you. You can always reach out. Yes, Noel can move on to the next stage. And
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was such an awesome conversation that you've had. Thank you, Faith. You've really done a good
Thank
job.
you, Noel.
Asante sana, and thank you for gracing our Monday this morning. So I call upon Dr. Melvin Glimmer to come and offer a vote of thanks. After Dr. Melvin Glimmer, then we are going to have Antonia for the administration.
I want to say a big thank you to Faith Ojuang from Standard Investment Bank for gracing this Power Monday with her presence and enlightening us on investments. And
Thank you.
anybody who has 350,000 shillings with them or plans to have 350,000 shillings with them within the next, is it 10 months or even right now, please get in touch with Faith. She has assured us that they spread their investments across several sectors, across several markets, and across a diversity of products. So you are assured of a healthy return on your product. Mansa-X has distinguished itself as one of the good and profitable investment vehicles in this country. So we are so grateful to you, Faith. I want to also thank the nearly 100 people who joined this conversation. It seems that either Power Monday is becoming more popular in Kenya and beyond our borders, or Faith and Standard Investment Bank and Mansa-X is such a wonderful product that people want to know more about it. Faith, I hope you've shared your number. Yes, I can see your number here in the
Yes, I'm shared.
in the chat, and we can assure you that you're going to be getting several calls. If OPP doesn't call you, call me. OPP, are you in Mansa-X?
by proxy,
Behind each other's
when you reach another level, you do things by proxy.
Okay. Okay, fine. But now you need your own account in Mansa-X. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks so much. Just a clarification before we wind up. The minimum is 250, not 350, 250,000 and 100,000. Yes, respectively. Thank you so much for listening to me. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. And I also want to thank the audience for being here today. And I want to also thank Lady Noel and Antonia and OPP. I know in the background we have Odhiambo Olale, who is probably on a train somewhere, but I will excuse him for today. But thank you for your efforts for putting this together. Okay, back to you, Lady Noel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Melvin. He has just said that Odhiambo Olale is probably on a train somewhere. He loves traveling, and he just loves traveling, and he's such a good photographer. Thank you so much. Antonia, kindly, guys, remember our dinner is coming up. Power Monday will be celebrating 5 years. 5 years. 5 is the number of grace. Yeah, so it is. 5 is the number of grace. So, Antonia, kindly come and share the details with us and any other admin task.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Power Monday people. Today I was privileged to be addressed by being a customer at Mansa-X. I was so privileged. It was like a question and answer session for me. So thank you so much, Faith. I'm so grateful for the insight that you have given unto us, and I'm sure I will look for you. Though we've been dealing with different agents. We've never met in that office with you.